George Dobson a point here today. What were your thoughts on the game?
To be fair, I was impressed. Obviously getting off to the start, first scoring after 2 minutes, and then I thought for the first 15-20 minutes we were really good. Crewe, obviously, you know the way they're going to play, out from the back and total football really. I thought then grew into the game and obviously scored. But then second half I thought, no, it was a real end-to-end sort of game, and either team could have won it. I thought we had some good chances in the second half, and I think we was quite unlucky not to win. But obviously, with the run the boys have been on, and obviously how well Crewe are doing, I do think you take the point, and it is something to build from, especially for me as well. Coming in from my first game, it's a good point to build from, going into obviously, which is a hectic schedule coming up.
Well, absolutely. I mean, a point here today, and we're going through a bit of a difficult spell, but encouraging signs you can see there, yeah?
Yeah, I thought there was some real good quality. I watched the game a couple of weeks ago against Sunderland, and which was never a 3-0 game. Even the boys at Sunderland were saying that they're obviously the early goal and then the late goal to when you're going for the equaliser. But now there's some encouraging signs, definitely. I think we've got some good players here, and I think I can bring some extra quality hopefully to the team, and get ourselves back to where the team was at the start of the season, because they were winning games. So I can see, today it could have easily been a win, but as I said, you take the point, and obviously going into 2 games next week, hopefully get a win.
What kind of a 24 hours has it been? Because you haven't had much time with the lads yet, have you?
Yeah, so basically I think the deal got finalised about 11 o'clock, I think, yesterday, and it had to be by 12 to be involved today. So then, I just drove down from up north, met the boys at the hotel, had a bit of dinner, met the manager, and it was, frantic but enjoyable. And then obviously to get on and get half hour, just to be chucked straight in, is what you want, obviously, coming to a new club, and I really enjoyed it. So it's great to be back playing, great to feel wanted, and obviously really looking forward to kicking on with the team in the second half of the season.
Because the management said there was interest from elsewhere as well, so what appealed to you about coming to Wimbledon?
I think I think the potential of the club, obviously looking at in terms of the new stadium, speaking to other people, and it looks, I haven't been there yet, but looks beautiful. So that element, the nice pitch, just the way the manager sold it to me, really. So I could have went elsewhere, but I thought this was the best place for me to continue my development and get back playing games.
But also your leadership skills as well. At a young age, you were captain at Walsall. Does Glyn want you to bring that to the team too? Yeah,
definitely. People, obviously, I am only 23, but I've played nearly 150 games now, so I'm not a youngster in terms of the amount of games I've played. So I feel like I've been in a very similar situation to what the team's in at the minute when I was at Walsall. So I feel like I can bring a lot from what I learnt with that to the table, and help as much as possible.
You've had some battles against us in the past, haven't you, with Walsall and Sunderland, haven't you?
I've played quite a lot of games against Wimbledon, actually. Some good ones and some not so good ones for me personally, but they're always enjoyable games. That Wimbledon should be in this division, shouldn't be looking to get relegated. So obviously I'm coming in to try and help us establish ourselves up the table and really kick on.
And the story as well, how well aware are you of the story as well, what the fans have done to get this club to where they are now? Yeah, well, I obviously understand it's literally, the club is basically run by the fans, which is obviously tremendous. Obviously, basically, to get me in, the fans have brought me in, really, realistically, obviously with the managers back in, so every time I get to play, I'll just try and prove myself to them and give everything for them, because they've obviously given me an opportunity.
Did you know a few of the lads when you walked into the dressing room?
Nah, not one. Nah, literally not one. So, literally straight in singing, which is the worst thing of football. But nah, yeah, it was enjoyable. All the lads are great. Feel like obviously it's only been a day, but settled in fine. So nah, looking forward to getting to know them more, and get playing with them.
How did the initiation song go?
Not too bad. I've done a fair few now, to be fair, so you do get used to it, but they don't get any easier.
Doncaster away on Tuesday night, another tough game, looking to build upon it, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I think we could have easily taken all three tonight. Doncaster obviously in a good reign of form. Got some good players, but so have we. I think it could be a similar game in terms of the way they look to play it from the back and the way they look to play through the thirds, a bit similar how to Crewe do. So I think if we take the same mindset into that game, we've got a good chance.
George, well played. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.